Hello, beautiful souls. So I just wanted to just talk to you and share with you kind of just how I'm feeling, because I feel like we kind of have this thing where we can talk to each other. Today was a really hard day because I just felt so out of alignment with myself and purpose and what to do next, and overwhelmed by that feeling of not knowing what to do next and feeling unsure. And then I just was getting in this place where I was falling into wanting to complain about my situation. There came the time where I really I felt like my insides totally just drop, and I just was ready to cry and just feel really sorry for myself. But it's not, and that's not an issue to feel sorry for yourself, but it was a point of I really feel like I want to just break down right now, and I just want somebody to hold me and pick me up from this space that I'm in. And I had talked to my mom, and she always has encouraging words to say, which is a great thing that I'm home for the holiday, in order to just bounce off this feeling with her in physical form instead of just over the phone. And so after leaving a conversation with her, I decided to, make me some dinner, just chill for a moment. Just be one with Trinity and chill. I made dinner, and then I turned on the TV and I searched Super Soul Sunday to watch, because I normally don't get to watch that while I live in New York. Because I don't think we even have that channel. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But so I ended up watching the Super Soul Sunday special with Micheal B. Beckwith, who is an amazing being, spiritual leader, that I became in tune with from watching The Secret on Netflix. You should watch that, definitely. The Secret, that is a great thing. And so he was just talking about this space exactly where I'm in, of not knowing what to do next. And in this space of I'm no longer who I was, and I'm no longer who I'm exactly, not exactly, it's not even a thing, but I'm no longer who I'm about to be either. So I'm in this middle ground that's dark, and it's an unknown space. And he was talking about in that space to ask empowering questions, and the list of questions was, what's trying to emerge in my life? What's my gift to share? What's my purpose? And why am I here on this planet? Those are just an example of empowering questions that he had posed. And he was also showed what the counter to that is. Don't ask, how can I pay my rent? Or how can I stop this pain? Because those are actually depowering questions. So I really got to thinking about that, and I started to just ask those questions in repetition for a moment and sit with that for a moment. I definitely don't have the answer yet. I mean, everything takes time, but I did feel myself being able to breathe out of the situation again. And I feel revived of I'm placed again on the ground of being able to walk in this space. But I feel reassured in how to, each moment of the day, to remind myself of where I am and where I'm going, and to keep my focus on what that is, of what I want in this life, and to keep reassuring that and keep that in mind. It's so important, and I definitely feel better, and I'm excited to write more about this and go to sleep on this and wake up tomorrow anew to do this practice again. Because it's tough. It's tough when you're in the space of, the saying of when you know better, you do better. Well, I know better. And so it's tough because I know better and I know what I need to do. And sometimes it's tough to do that thing of what I know I need to do instead of just falling into what's easy and wanting to feel sorry for myself and wanting to feel like everybody should, come to my aid or help fix me or, well, it's me type of thing. But I love the space that I'm in, that I'm able to keep catching myself when I slip. And I'm so grateful for God being back in my life in these spaces. And I just am working on building my relationship with Him and being able to hear Him, hear Him and trust Him that He's always with me and has me. So moving forward, I'm going to keep these empowering questions in mind. I'm actually going to write them on a note card, a little small note card, in order for me to travel with it and be able to pull it out and read and manifest the words on that page and what they mean for me when I'm feeling down, or even when I'm not. Just a constant practice of doing that. Because you also talked about the steps of being in alignment, practice, giving up the resistance to the circumstance. Yeah, that's a big one. Like, your situation, it doesn't feel good, but giving up the resistance of wanting to hold on to what's not feeling good and holding on to that story of what's not working, but actually letting that experience of what's not working go in order to radiate an experience of what you do want, and radiate that so much so that it comes to you. I know that was a lot of rambling. Hopefully something good comes out of that you can take on. Yeah. Life is such an amazing ride, and I'm so happy that I'm here and I'm able to share things with you. And I would love to hear from you as well, of like where you are and what you feel like you need help with, or how we can go through this journey together and supporting each other, because that's all that I really want in this world, is to have connection and being open with each other about spaces that we are in, and not keeping everything so closed off and sheltered to feel like we have to handle everything ourselves. So I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, or write me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Yeah, all the information will be in the description box below. I'm sorry about the quality of the video. It was something that I wanted to speak into right at the moment. So here it is, the raw me of everything. Have a great night.